All right, reading time. Metroid, a virulent, whatever you want, however you want to say that, floating organism that drained energy from its prey through physical contact. Metroids were originally created by the Chozo and named after their word for ultimate warrior. Their value as a bioweapon sparked several crises, and as a result, all traces of them have been eliminated. They are now extinct. X-Parasite, a gelatinous parasitic organism indigenous to the planet SR388. It could absorb the DNA of its host, living or dead, and replicate its form. When infecting a living host, it could even access the host's memories. X-parasites were driven not by emotion, but by an instinctive need to replicate and spread to increasingly stronger hosts. Their inability to be controlled marked them as even more dangerous than their sole predator, the Metroids. Like the Metroids, they are believed extinct. Now we're just kind of detailing what happened at the start of Fusion. This is what happens at the start of Fusion. This is why her suit looks so different now. So much of the suit got, like, horribly infected by the X. Yeah. With no Metroids surviving on SR388, it became infested with the X, horrifying parasites capable... let me start that over. With no Metroid surviving on SR388, it became infested with the X, horrifying parasites capable of imitating any living being. Unaware of this, I set foot on the planet, got infected, and almost died. Look, the little 8-bit Metroid in the middle, top middle of the screen. Here's the events of Fusion. The only thing that saved me was a vaccine created from Metroid DNA, which also left me uniquely able to oppose the X. This was tested immediately when I went to the Biologic Space Laboratories, BSL, research station to investigate a distress signal. I believe it was an explosion, actually. There's the destruction of SR388, just like I said. There I battled many powerful X forms, including the SAX, which was the X mimicking me in my power suit at full strength. I eventually eliminated the X menace on SR388 by setting the BSL research station on a collision course with the planet. After that, the X and Metroids were just memories, or so we thought. Just when it all seemed over, the Galactic Federation received a mysterious video transmission. It showed an X, alive and in the wild. Though a thorough analysis proved the video was real, although the sender was unknown, the transmission was traced to a particular planet. It was called ZDR. If the X had somehow escaped extinction out there, it would pose a threat to the entire galaxy. The Galactic Federation dispatched a research team of 7 EMMI, to investigate. I forgot the name, what each of those letters stands for. An EMI is a large research robot designed to capture field samples and extract their DNA. Their incredible mobility and protective plating, made of the strongest stuff in the universe, practically guaranteed the mission's success. But not long after their arrival on ZDR, all communication was lost. I like this shot right here. What's happening on ZDR? Is the planet really infested with X? As the only one immune to the parasites, it's up to me to go there and find out. Loading screen, please. Thank.
We'll soon be entering ZTR's atmosphere.
The bounty for this mission does not seem appropriate. The risk clearly outweighs the reward. Treat our lost assets with care, lady.
That's it right there.
Entering the atmosphere in T-10. 9,
That's your kind of giveaway
7, 6,
that the person that you're talking to from the surface,
3,
not Adam.
1.
Adam always refers to Samus as lady. Do it again later, but if you watch this closely now that we've just done the Ravenbeak fight, you'll see that
The elevator leads to the depths of an underground facility.
wait until he's done.
Quality is likely to be low. Remote communication remains problem. Try to connect to the facility's network when you reach the bottom. That way, to remain in contact. Many objections, lady.
There it is again, lady. Watch all this guy's attacks. They should all look familiar if you saw the Ravenbeak fight. Try and recall what attacks he used. And she ducks to dodge it. Parries the grab attack, which you can do. And then that's incredibly bright. Alright, here we go. Time to get fucking absolutely annihilated. No, we're not. I am not gonna be doing the fucking... No, Jesus. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna, like, refrain from, like, doing a bunch of speed stuff and shit like that. I'll take this at a more slower pace. We'll be saving at every single Atom station. Every chance we get to save, we're gonna save. Sometimes the checkpoints are very punishing in this game.
Uploading data.
So, you've accessed a network station. Well done, Samus. I have reviewed your vital signs and video log from the data you uploaded.
Right there, right on the screen. The game's telling you.
I've run a full analysis, but I cannot account for why you lost consciousness. My readings indicate dramatic physical changes in you. Whatever caused these changes seems to have stripped you of most abilities. You might call it physical amnesia.
The rest of us call it getting Metroided.
That brings me to your assailant. I am checking the Federation database against your video log. It appears to have been a Chozo. The attacker's identity is not yet clear. I have determined that you are somewhere within the depths of ZDR. Your top priority should be to return to your ship on the surface. This situation is precarious. Trust your instincts as you navigate upward. This planet appears to consist of multiple areas. Shuttles, elevators, and other modes of transport connect them. Keep an eye out for ways to reach the surface. The ship's location is marked on your global map. Check it for yourself. You may encounter pockets of low temperature. Your Metroid DNA renders you vulnerable to such environments. Spending time in cold areas will be harmful to you. There are many such cold areas scattered underground. Do not enter them with your basic power suit. One final thing. Underground interference is preventing radio transmissions. Check in with me at any network stations you find.
All right. Funny thing is, we're gonna go for 100% item collection, even though the E-tanks in Dread mode are utterly and completely worthless. Okay. This is a sequence break I will always do because there's no point in doing the... Come on, man. Go. Shooting either too early or too late. There we go. There we go. No point in going into that area. Going into that area does not change anything in a significant enough way. Now going up through there and doing the pseudo wave to get that will start a sequence break that can cause some early game confusion and potential deaths. And skip this cutscene. So yeah, the only sequence break I'm gonna do is a sequence break that even the developers were like, yeah, we put that in the game on purpose, so it's like not gonna fuck with shit too much. Kind of see that thing up there. Talked about it. Well, once I get good enough at doing the pseudo wave trick, I'll probably incorporate early Phantom Cloak into the... And basically, early Phantom Cloak is you get Phantom Cloak before you get Charge Beam. Not gonna play around with this, Emmy. Not in Dread mode. I'll still do this, though. Like, what else are you gonna do? You're just sitting here waiting for this guy to show up and get lost. Thank you, bye. Don't give him a chance to damage you. Alright, let's talk to Adam and save. We're doing so good. Woof. No deaths.
Uploading data.
That's gonna change probably at like almost immediately.
Enemy you encountered were clearly trying to capture you. They may have been hacked. If so, it's reasonable to assume all enemy will be hostile.
Both Emmy. Adam, you kind of gave it up. You're not Adam.
Enemy send out a
I only
pulse to
encountered one. You
detect
said
vibrations
both.
in the air within a certain range. Essentially, they can hear you. Upon detecting vibrations, an enemy enters surveillance mode to track their source. Stay out of its line of sight when this happens. Otherwise, the danger to you increases dramatically. An enemy that has seen you will begin pursuit. Part of the pursuit protocol is to seal the enemy's own exits. You will be trapped inside. To survive, you must leave its range of pursuit. Evade the enemy and it will disengage. This will also unseal the exits. An enemy never leaves its assigned zone. Their control system must permit them to operate only within that range. I estimate a 99% probability of death if an enemy captures you. There may be
And so far that's been true. Like I've only like
to escape, but exploiting this window will be virtually impossible. The enemy are immune to your current weapons. You lack the unique energy used to defeat the first enemy. Your only option now is to evade capture and find an exit. Your highest priority in an enemy zone should be simply to survive.
eh? So this will be like, you know, this run will basically be, you know, like a normal casual run, which is a lot less exciting to me than a speed run, but coming. Oh Lord, he's coming. Game. Thank you. There we go. Save every chance we get. We will get clipped by some bullshit. At some point in the game, we're gonna get clipped by like some of these normal enemies. I just about right there. I was just like, oh shit. This guy's a bit of a jerk. I will always try and get that missile, or what happened. No matter the difficulty, no matter anything else, I want that missile pack. No? Don't need the map. More missiles. This is one of my favorite suit designs for Samus, is the Dread suit. I wasn't a crazy fan of the fusion suit because it kind of just felt very flat almost. And also the Various suit design was bad. Oh, I don't want to say bad. That's not fair. I just didn't like the color scheme was like, whoever came up with that color scheme needs to get their eyes checked. Okay. Bye. Right now, going down here. Exit. What's through here? Oh. Oh. Huh. I don't like that. Wait until he's, yep. Yay, we got our first item without dying. Right, and this does nothing for us, but it's an item, and so my nature tells me collect item. No? Save. We are going to save. There we go. Okay. And I do need to go to the bathroom because I've been drinking a ton tonight. And apparently my hands have been sweating a ton tonight too. While I take that break, and I got some trash I gotta throw out too. It's paper towel that I've been using to wipe down my hands and the controller. Now that I'm done sweating, I'm probably not going to need it as much, but I am going to take a short break. I'm going to run some ads.